Hello, good morning. It's Glow Digestive Show again this morning for you guys. Today we will be looking on how to clean your body, how to take care of your body as a lady. How do you have to keep yourself clean as a lady? We'll be looking at some interesting points today. It's Glow Digestive Show. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook as Glow Digestive Show. Keep your comments so I know your thoughts about what I'm saying, and I can also learn from additional information from you guys. Give a thumb and share to your friends so that many ladies can learn how to keep your body clean. We'll be starting from our head to the toe down there. So we'll start with the hair. The first thing, as a lady, if you have a long hair, you're keeping a long hair like me, you have to wash your hair at least twice in a month. When you wash your hair twice in a month, there are certain things you will not experience, like the cutting of hair. You have to undo your hair at least after 2 weeks, so you don't have to destroy your hair. At first, I used to keep my hair for 1 month, and trust me, my hair was all damaged until I learned that it is advisable for a lady to do her hair. After 2 weeks, she removes whatever is there and then wash the hair, keep it clean, and then you can then do whatever you want to do with the hair. So it's important for a lady to wash her hair twice in a month. And for those who have short hair, who are not plaiting their hair or putting on wig on like I do, you can wash your hair as often as you want. That is how you can keep your hair clean and healthy. And it's important you can use good shampoos. I'm not doing advertisement because I don't know these people. I use this to clean my hair. I use this to clean my hair. These are my shampoos. I use them when I'm at home. I want to wash my hair. I use things like that. And for our ears, it is important we use earbuds. Sorry, I didn't bring one. You can use it to clean your ear or you use your face towel, because the doctor even advised us not to clean our ears as frequent as possible. That is not advisable. Our ears have substances that naturally cleans our ears. You see some people all the time, they are cleaning their ears, It is not advisable for you to clean your ear too frequently, but once in a while, use an earbud and clean your ear. Imagine your guy coming to do and discover a certain taste in your ear. It's not welcoming, it's not refreshing, it's a turn off completely. We go to the mouth. The mouth, it is important that you use natural good toothpaste. For example, Colgate. But now we have imitations in the market, so it's good. Maybe you go to a pharmacy and get your natural good toothpaste to use, or you can use a mouthwash, not as your toothpaste. Some people use mouthwash as toothpaste. Mouthwash is not the toothpaste. Mouthwash is something that you use after you must have washed your mouth, and maybe you ate something and you don't want to go brushing again. You can use a mouthwash, you just shake and rinse and throw out. So normally it is advisable for you to brush your teeth after 3 times a day. That's your lunch, your supper, your dinner. But if you can't do that, you can brush your teeth at least twice in a day. If your mouthwash is coming, maybe in the morning when you brush your mouth, in the afternoon maybe you took your lunch without you're not at home, maybe you were outdoors lunch, you had to use maybe your mouthwash, you have it in your bag, you use it to rinse your mouth and you go to the office. And for those of us that are in the house, we can brush in the morning and brush in the afternoon and brush in the evening to avoid mouth odor, and also to keep your teeth healthy. It is advisable for you to brush after every main meal if you can. Also, it is advisable for us when we go now down to the armpit. This is the armpit, the close regions, the armpit. It is advisable that you keep your armpit clean. By keeping your armpit clean, what do I mean? You have to shave your armpit. Always make sure you don't have hairs in your armpit. Because if you keep hairs in your armpit, you can use things like this to shave your armpit. I don't know if I have one. Okay. You can use this for those who cannot afford this. I use this most of the time. This is when maybe I'm in haste, but I use this. And when using this, you need to know how to use the shaving bit. The shaving bit, you can apply the soap. If you have a soap, something to make it fresh and slippery, you use your shaving bit, because this doesn't go with everybody. If I use this just like this, I'm going to have rashes. But that is why I prefer using my machine to shave. When you use the machine, there is no complication, no rashes and stuff like that. But when you use your shaving bit, if it is not well used, you might have rashes on your armpits. So it is not advisable. But if you cannot afford the machine, you can apply soap and then you use your shaving bit. To do this, you will see that your armpit, you won't find things like sweat. And if you see some people, they mostly sweat under this region. It's because of that the area is tight, it's too tight. You have to wear dresses that are a bit loose. And also when you clean your armpit very well, you avoid stains on your dress. You see some people, when they lift up their hands, you see a line passing down. It is because that region is not well clean. So you have to clean it well by shaving and by washing, and by after washing you dry it off well. And there are also roll-ons for somebody who is sweaty, because everybody has their own kind of body, their own kind of skin. You could look for a roll-on where there are roll-ons where when you use them you don't sweat. Maybe if you know you're going out on a sunny day, you could use that roll-on. But though most roll-on at times make the armpit dark, so you need to look for what suits your body. The next thing you should be looking for is your breast. How to take care of your breast. The best way to take care of your breast is to wash it well. Washing your breast, you have to focus on your nipples. And your nipples, you don't have to use chemicals on your nipples. Just water and maybe a clean cloth once in a while to clean your nipples. You notice on the lady nipples, there are some white particles. You clean them out. You clean it out with some clean water and maybe a clean white cloth to keep it clean. You wash it. You wash your bra with soap and water and rinse them very well to avoid any chemical left in them, so that when you put them on, you know you're confident and you're fit to go. So it is important for you to use warm water and soap, because you can wash them, but don't use soap to wash your nipple. It is not advisable because it will dry off the area, and some people experience even crack around their nipples, some even irritated skin around there. It can also remove natural oil produced by the Montgomery gland located on that dark area surrounding your nipple. So you shouldn't use soap there, just water and something white clean to wipe it off. When washing your body, the body as in general, because after your stomach, okay, after your breast, let's go to your stomach. Your stomach, you wash it and you concentrate, especially those with deep belly buttons. You concentrate on your belly button. You could take a white cloth to wash your belly button with soap to keep it clean. You notice some people where their belly button, I hope we all know what is belly button, we call the navel. You take a cloth, some people, you see that when you take a cloth and wipe their belly button, you see a dark That's because you're not cleaning it properly. Use a white cloth and clean your belly button from time to time when having your bath. Okay, we go to the vagina. How can a woman clean her vagina? First, a woman has to clean her vagina at least twice a day. Cleaning doesn't mean that thrice, or if it is not possible, twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. Douching, medically douching, is not advisable for a woman. If you clean yourself very well, like how I'm going to explain now, you don't need douching. I've never done douching. I don't even know how to douche, and I'm okay. Douching is not advisable medically. You will instead cause a lot of harm to your V. So you are going to cause a lot of problem by sending your hand and doing whatever you are doing there. It is not advisable. So how can you clean your vagina? You will have to avoid perfume, soap, gels, antiseptics. They might affect the healthy balance of the vagina, of the bacteria and the pH level in the vagina, which might cause irritation. So avoid scented soap. Natural water is okay for you to use in washing your vagina. Don't use soap in your vagina. It's going to cause damage. Soap is not advisable when washing your V. Use plain water to wash your vagina every day, at least twice, in the morning and in the evening. And in the afternoon, maybe if you feel uncomfortable or you are in your menses, it is advisable, if you have the means, to wash your vagina at least twice a day. But if you're just having your normal, you're not on your menses, you can wash your vagina twice a day. It even makes you feel fresh and you feel comfortable when moving around. The thing, how to clean the vagina, you have to shave the vagina. You can also use this to shave the vagina. It is very good. Your shaving machine, when you use your shaving machine, and for those who cannot afford the shaving machine, you can use your shaving bit. Like I said, there's some people, their body is irritating. Their body is not that the type where if you use the shaving bit just like that, if they use the shaving bit, they are going to find balls all over their V. So it is advisable to apply something like soap. You put it there and then you shave, and immediately you shave, use your warm water to clean up the area very well. Then as a lady, you should always get cotton pants. Cotton pants have been advisable, in fact advised even by medical personnel, that women should use cotton pants, because you can easily, the vagina needs to breathe. When you put on pants that are elastic, they are plastic, the vagina won't breathe. The vagina as well needs to breathe fresh air. And when you put on cotton white pants, if you're a lady that has an infection, you can easily see that the color of you can see that the discharge from your vagina, there is a problem. So that is why they advise us ladies to at least use white cotton pants frequently. And then when we are on our periods, we are advised to use pads. And when using pad, it is advisable to change your pad as frequently as possible in order to avoid infection. Because when the blood comes out, you keep it there for long, you keep it, you're keeping and keeping. It is not healthy for the vagina. It is not healthy. You have to throw the pads from time to time. You have to change and put on a new clean pant. And if your pant has been stained or soiled with blood, you have to also change that pant. You know, as a lady, when you are on your menses, it's not proper that a man comes and sit by you and get that odor. People are not even supposed to know that you are on your menses if you do your proper hygiene. You just have to change your pad to avoid that other. Okay, and then you have to eat healthily. If you read online, you see that doctors have prescribed things like yogurt, that women eat yogurt. You drink a lot of water as a lady to keep the pH, to keep your V in a healthy state. Drink a lot of water. So now we'll be looking at our feet, how to take care of our feet. You have to take care of your feet by cutting your nails. Use a brush. I didn't get one. You use your brush, you brush your legs, you clean them with soap. Some people who put on shoes, cover shoes, you need to do extra. I'm going to give you small tips that I use once in a while. My husband puts on cover shoes, so I use this once in a while on his feet. You could use, I read it online as well, you could use, and they are natural products. You could use limes, put in hot water, warm water. Limes, just limes put in warm water. You steep your legs in it. Some people go as far as putting in bicarbonate or vinegar. You steep your legs in it for about 5 minutes. You remove it. You take your brush and you brush the carb. You brush it very well to avoid odor and to avoid, if you don't do the brushing, at times when you sleep on the bed, you will feel like your leg can almost destroy the bed sheet. When I was pregnant, I had to avoid my leg for a while, and I was like, each time I sleep, the mosquito net will be telling me, madam, something is wrong with your leg, and I will be like, Bobby, please assist me. This stomach, the length, I can't even use the brush to brush my leg. I know some of you have experienced, and this experience, I don't know if I'm the only one. You can as well put on the comment section for us to learn, because my stomach was just too long and I could hardly go down there to brush my legs. So I noticed that my mosquito nets were saying that, oh girl, your legs are too harsh for me. So I had to invite my husband to assist me with the brushing of my legs. And now that I'm not pregnant, I do the brushing of my leg myself, so I don't experience that anymore. So it's important to keep your legs clean, as well as your knees. I didn't talk about the fingernails. As a lady, you should keep clean fingernails. If you want to keep it short like this, make sure they are clean. They are clean to avoid germs, especially mothers, as you feed the baby and take care of the baby. And if you want to put on nails, make sure, extra artificial nails, make sure that you always clean them. You can even use your brush at times when bathing, you brush it out. Yes, if you cannot keep them clean as well, don't put them. It's not even it is not for your sake, for the sake of the kids and the family in which you use your hands to prepare most of their meals. I hope Pro Digestive Show has said something that a lady must have learned, or a guy will also learn and teach his lady. Subscribe and keep sharing. I love you all so much.